1, 2,
3 to the 4.
Welcome back to User Friendly, the friendliest
friendliest
podcast in the world. I am 1/3 of your host. I'm Squared Hill.
It's your boy, Pablo Trees.
And it's Jason.
How's everybody's week?
It was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, just like doing a lot of stuff around like the house.
Well, tell people where you got your shirt, man.
Oh wow! Well, this shirt that I'm wearing right now. We went to. I think did we talk about it on the last episode?
We did not. We
True.
said that we were going, but we didn't tell them our experience.
Well, we went to Kid Cudi. It was fire as fuck.
11 out of 10.
Great time. You said what out of 10?
11 out of 10.
It's 12 out of 10. Goddamn it!
As Matthew would say, it was a rager.
Yeah, it was fun. It was good. A really good show. You got to drop a bomb for Cudi. But it was a great show. Yeah, these dudes were off shrooms. Like, they was chilling. I was smoking dope. You know what I'm saying? It was...
Inside?
Yes.
Damn.
Of course.
Yeah, same court that they
That's
played
awesome.
basketball at.
It was a great performance, great show. So, shout out to Cudi, man. Did this thing.
Was there any like surprise guests or anything?
707 Shake.
No, that was like surprise guest. She was opening, so 070 shaking. Strick.
So was Don Toliver missing or what?
I don't know. Maybe he was. I guess he wasn't on this for this show, but yeah, Strick from YSL, you know, Free to Goat. But yeah, it was a all around. It was a pretty good show. I was not disappointed at all.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 for me. Me and Matt. It was very random. We just decided to take shrooms spontaneously, and I feel like that's the best time when it's just random.
I always hate eating that shit.
Really?
Yeah, I feel not. Do you ever feel nauseous when you right after you kind of eat
You get the feeling when you like are at the top of a roller coaster and it's about to fall. So like that, whatever that stomach feeling is.
Oh yeah.
But it never really falls. Like it's just
it's just like stuck. Yeah.
I like it. I feel like when I'm doing it, like, and I know I'm starting to like peak, my jaw locks a little bit.
I don't like that.
I be feeling in my jaw, ooh, it's working.
Yeah, you need like some gum and shit. But it was a beautiful time. I feel like the energy in there was amazing, and like everybody. There's a point where I just like closed my eyes and I like grabbed onto the chair in front of me and I was just feeling the vibrations.
Yeah, Matt was definitely at one point. Also, Matt was definitely like he was.
Matt was there.
He was
more lit.
meditating.
Oh yeah,
His eyes were closed. Like damn. I look over, but I'm continuous. I'm lighting up. You know, back right after Cudi saying it. He said, "Let the kids smoke." I'm like, "You're right."
Yeah.
But yeah, these dudes were having a crazy time.
That's funny.
But I was right with them. I was told him I was their guy that night. I was like that.
There's a beautiful moment where he brought out his kid and she was throwing merch with him.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, Lucas will
feel
this one day. Help
That's
me out.
awesome.
But how was your week, Jason?
Man, I don't know. I can't even really remember. It's always a blur by this time. But I feel like it was good.
I mean, we haven't seen each other in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I can't really remember what's been happening. I mean, I've just been working with Chris to try to get my next shirt ready as well. So I met up with him again. And then I just feel like my next week is going to be really busy because I'm going to hopefully get a tattoo. Yeah. I bought tickets to Wicked.
Nice.
Wow, how much? Oh, we gotta talk about that later. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. And then I'm going to Texas for my friend's wedding.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What part of Texas?
Fort Worth.
All right.
I've never been there, but let's go.
Do you have a specific date for when you want to drop this shirt, or you're just?
I mean, sooner than later because I always take a while. But after this shirt, I'm definitely going to wait until my next drop. I'm gonna make like a mini collection type thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be themed and everything and whatever, like a real project.
Nice. Yeah, I still need your help with dyeing some sweatpants.
All right, let's get it.
We gotta figure that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how was Wait, didn't?
Oh yeah. Okay. So, I guess we could start by our last clip that we made, or not last clip, but was it?
It was like 2 clips ago. We had clipped the part where we talk about free education and we had like.
Oh yeah, the student loan stuff. Yeah, I was just so surprised that. Yeah, it just had so much like not hate, but like weird like.
It was hate.
It was hate, but also like I just thought it was weird that like that. I think Instagram. When I was thinking about it, the Instagram app like it had to have like collected certain people to like view this clip too.
Show it to.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what the hashtags are for. I specifically hashtagged Biden's America.
Oh shit! I didn't even see that. See, I didn't even know that until
like,
now.
I feel like I'm doing it intentionally, you know, like. But there's like.
Okay, well, that's kind of funny, I guess.
I wanted to bring up how we had a clip that did I want to say like around 27K, and then this one did like 5K.
Yeah.
So it just, I don't know, it kind of proved to me that the 27K got more love because it was a more like happy video and like people were showing love on it.
Okay.
And I think this one, like, even though it was like still a lot of views,
yeah,
it was negative, and like either way we got to take the negative and the positive and still
but I don't like, even look at it like it's a complete like negative either, you know, because I called you that day and I'm like, I loved it. I'm like, yo, I love this, like this is fucking ruckus, like, and they're arguing amongst themselves because nobody's replying or whatever, but it's like you're able to have this conversation, and that's what the video is about. At the end of the video,
what did Will Ferrell say? It gets the people going.
It gets the people going. So whether good or bad, a conversation is being had, and you're helping educate us.
Yeah,
too.
I mean,
even in the video we said like, "Well, come and tell us, let us know like what this is," and it's a conversation.
We're keeping it open, and I feel like you didn't like, even though you said you specified what your stance was.
Yeah.
I like that you were presenting it to the people. Like,
yeah, I mean,
you know
I still stand by that.
Both,
you know what I'm saying?
You pointed out both perspectives.
For sure. I think, I just thought it was crazy. I probably tweaked out a little bit, but like I don't know what I was doing at that time, and I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was probably at work just stressing or something, but it was just a weird thing. But I wanted to say it just didn't make sense because, education should be free, and like people shouldn't have to.
I love watching white people argue. I love it.
And it was
all right.
white.
Now that I know, we gonna do it again. We gonna make them argue more.
Keep it going.
But it's funny because I feel like I went into this knowing that we would get a lot of hate eventually, you know, like it's only a matter of time. And
I'm sensitive, bro.
Yeah.
Help me.
It's okay.
I'm just kidding.
I feel like I was pretty sensitive when I was on that episode with Jackie on her podcast, Hotbox. I had spoke about my acid story on that one.
Oh, right.
But
yeah.
I was very fried on that one. And obviously I wasn't 30 episodes in, you know, like I didn't speak as well as I do now. I feel like I am getting better.
Yeah.
But on that episode, I was talking very slow and like I was just really fried and I couldn't find the words that I wanted to say, so it just felt slower.
I mean, I felt like it was pretty good though.
But there was a specific clip that they posted of my like acid story.
Who?
Hotbox.
Oh, okay.
On their TikTok.
Okay.
And I think it got way more than 27. I want to say it got like 100 and something. Like it was on people's For You page. Like that shit was popping. But it was hella bad comments.
When you guys...
When I did her pod.
Oh, I see.
And there's a lot of negative comments.
Really? Why?
And I read it and I felt some type of way, but I talked to them about it and I was just like, oh, like it's not a big deal. But only because it was such a attack on me, because it was specifically like saying, oh, he looks like he's still stuck, or he looks like he hasn't recovered. Like, and I was like, man, I just know that wasn't that, you know, like I could have done a better performance.
Yeah.
Or like,
I mean, that's kind of fucked up.
Told the story better. Right. But at the same time, like I know what comes with this. Like I know that us putting us like out here like that,
that's
like
true.
That's what it has to be.
Yeah.
And like I'm perfectly fine with that because I know it's gonna lead to a lot more good than bad. So
yeah, but like you said, it comes with it, but it's kind of hard to say don't pay attention to it because everybody looks at their shit and everybody's whatever. But even when you said that, you kind of felt that they might have not have been like over but they are like hateful comments, but like they're not. You know, I feel like you probably took it like more of a maybe you didn't like in a more of like a harder way. Like damn, but I'm just like fuck it, like. You're watching the video, like you're on this page watching this video, commenting on this video, saying why you don't agree with it. So like at the end of the day, I don't even know who this person is, but you're watching what I'm doing. So it's like, so I appreciate that. And it's like, people you go argue with the wall. I'm not gonna argue with you. You know what I mean? So it's just like,
I'm looking at it like Kelso off the 70s show, and he's like, let's get it on. Me and Squared over here like, you saw what he said? They're pouring their hearts out.
Yeah, I love it. I was like, yo, people have been waiting to say this shit forever. But keep that shit coming.
All right, bet.
Yeah. All promo is good promo shit. Except if you're on Twitch, I hear it's not doing so well.
Yeah, I also heard that, and it's kind of surprising to me because I thought Twitch was gonna be like that, like new like Facebook or new like YouTube, and like, you know what I mean?
Well, what's going on with it? Like,
well, I heard just like a lot of the streamers are kind of like leaving Twitch, I guess, or yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I just heard that they're changing like their agreements and law or like rules to have different like split of money percentage also, because I think it used to be like 70% and then 30% to Twitch, but now I think it's 50-50 or something.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Why would I go on Twitch when I could go on OnlyFans and get that, baby? I don't know what the percentages are, but that's probably what people are doing.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are moving to like YouTube. Like YouTube looks like it's like the next bigger. Well, even though it's huge,
always been there.
Exactly. But now it's like a different like monster because of all these like 30-second clips, like shorter clips. Like you see it everywhere nowadays.
I was watching them all the time. I was watching them yesterday.
Yeah.
Like an hour.
Hell no.
You're talking about the YouTube Shorts?
Yeah, like shit like that. So I think nowadays like that's so popular, but like I can't help but wonder, like, is that good or bad?
Because it's so quick.
It's so quick, and everything is like now, fast, image. Like,
but that's technology in general, isn't it? As far as like just evolving, it's only gonna get. We grew up to where it was. We saw the last of like. This slow internet connection, even like slow internet connection, to where we couldn't be on the fucking internet and the phone at the same time. Like we were like the last like group of those kids. So I don't know. We seen everything. Dial up. I was happy as hell, and I was like, we got like a high speed internet connection. I was like, what the fuck? This shit is incredible.
We thought that was.
I thought that was. I could play Lilo's. I could play the sandwich stacker all day, no interruption.
Goal.
And be perfectly fine.
What a game. Very slept on.
But internet, I mean, there's just technology just will keep getting. I mean, as far as everything, like YouTube went from being slow. It used to have you had to pause the video to where you could have to wait until the video like moved and rendered until you could even watch a little bit of it. We seen YouTube go from like shit to where it is now with ads and everything. So it's just like business is just fucking technology. Internet, it's crazy shit. And how we consume things and shorter attention spans, and that's why the clips are like even crazier too. Because I watch hell of them, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I think there's two types of people in the world. It's like the people who get with it and the people that get lost, right? Shout out Lloyd.
What the hell?
Like,
I guess I'm getting lost.
I guess if you're not trying to keep up with it, because these kids are, and
true.
I mean, you could be that old man, like, man, y'all should have. We had it, but. Yeah. I want that cyborg arm, baby. I want that. Nah, I wouldn't take it that far, but I think you just gotta adapt. You gotta adapt, pivot, and then keep it going. You know, like.
Yeah, but some part of me wants to be like, no, I'm gonna change it back to something else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, start something else.
I mean, what's something else?
Like longer. Like
I'm not gonna use a phone.
More like intimate, more longer, like forceful. You have to watch. Like, you know what I mean?
It sounds nice, you know, but
yeah,
we all say that like people's attention spans are
impossible,
getting
huh? That's crazy.
I told you I watched all them damn videos. Yeah. I was on one right to the next. I was over it. I'm like, damn, this is great. Well, time to move on.
Time to go to bed, because by the time you're done with that shit, it's already.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I watch those videos too, though. All those damn animal videos.
I like the ones with they'll be pouring. I don't know, like the ASMR ones where they be like. I don't know, it'd be like a fucking bowl of beets or something. I'll be like in those.
I don't know if I could keep watching that. The ASMR one.
It's calming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Be chilled out, you know.
Man.
YouTube Shorts, though. You know, we have a few up. If you haven't checked us out on User Friendly Podcast, check us out. We're
about to make one. Another one.
A really big one.
With a slap.
Pow. Yeah, check out our last episode. Speaking of YouTube, I heard there was a guy who cuts all sorts of shoes in half. And
Yeah, I mean, I was just watching like a random clip, but it was this guy who he does like shoe reviews kind of, but it's like all sorts of different kinds of shoes, like Jordans to like, I don't know, like Dr. Martens or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And
you're the first person I ever heard say
Doctor.
that.
Yeah.
Dr. Martens.
Doctor. Doc. Anyways, but yeah, he cuts them in half. So you could like, and he's like one of those like cobblers.
Oh.
So like
okay.
he knows like the quality of like specific leathers and like genuine leathers. Like,
So he's reviewing half the shoe?
I mean, he's like reviewing like the leather quality, and like if he thinks it's like worth what it actually is. Like he cut up. I feel like you're gonna be sad when I say this. He cut in half Black Cement 3s.
Yeah.
The ones I just bought. And then he just like goes over like, man, this might be like worth the quality and this might not be why. But I was gonna ask, like, do you think, like, you know, like there's hype, you know, in the price. So is the actual item supposed to be like reflective of the price, or do you think the hype is more important compared to the price? If I said that right. Like, you know what I mean? Like yeah.
I think quality is it's like in the eye of the beholder, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes the artwork or what's on it could be more important than the actual fabric.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if like a Virgil designs like an Air Force, it's gonna be worth more than a random guy. I don't know.
I, mean, I was just talking about that earlier with the Juggernaut hoodie. I was telling him about that. I bought it, and it had the picture of, you know, MJ with doing the shoulder shrug, you know, and I love it still. It's still like one of my favorite pieces like that I have, like just on like nostalgia. I wore it a lot too, but it's just a very thin hoodie, you know what I'm saying? So I'm now look back on it like, damn, like it's exactly what he said. It's just like it's in the eye of the beholder. You know what I'm saying? Like I still appreciate it, but like now I'm just older, so I'm like, oh damn, like, you know what I mean? Like maybe I did, but it was what they were charging. You know what I'm saying? So of course I paid the price, but it's like maybe like now I will see it. If I saw it in the store, I'd be like, damn, that's nice. But I probably wouldn't, just because of how, like, I guess my taste changed, or like just how we. Yeah.
It's interesting because the way that you said that it's a lighter hoodie, like what if it was meant to be dropped in spring or like summer? Because if you start looking at like the weight of the hoodie, then wouldn't you want like a lighter fabric in the summer? Because you don't want a heavy ass hoodie in the summer.
You're right. But you're right. It was also dropped in the winter too. So I'm just, you know,
if it's in the winter, I need that heavy. It was winter time when I got the hoodie. I want that heavy duty.
I guess, like, you know, like I kind of realized like a lot of the things are like really fast, like they're just pumping shit out.
Yeah.
Like, do you think the quality has changed over the years?
Yeah.
For things?
Yeah.
I could speak to that, and from like the lesser viewed one, because I felt like there was a period of time where I was just worried about getting my design out there, and not so much on the product itself.
Yeah.
But now I'm trying to like focus more on the quality, right? Yeah. But this has led to me not getting as much sales as I was last time, because people don't care. People would prefer that I just, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it goes into like, I would retain more customers if the quality was there. You know what I'm saying? So I think your focus should be on quality as long as it takes.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the quality has definitely changed over the years of like lots of things. Even if you look at like Nike shoes, for example, like the quality is like just getting. I didn't even know that they were using like not real leather, but it's like almost enough to like pass it, like McDonald's nuggets. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah.
So but it's always like they have premium. That's why they have shoes that are quick strikes, shoes that are like special edition shoes because they're not using the same leather. Or why they do things on Nike by You. You know what I mean? Like they're using on the Nike by U's, like on all the like the Nike IDs like that I have. And like the homie, you know what I'm saying? Like it's premium leather, and you can even smell that shit. And it's like, damn, it's the difference between me buying this and me buying the actual Air Force One from the store. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like they're not putting that shit out all the time, but
they can.
They have the money to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
They have a whole fucking headquarters in with everything there.
Yeah.
So it's just about wanting to do it or like thinking it's worth it enough to do it.
I mean, how do you guys feel about putting out lower quality garments to raise money to afford the expensive stuff? Like, say you were trying to drop a collection, but in order to get the funds for that collection, you need to sell a shirt that you know is going to be less quality.
Yeah, I think right now I'm thinking of like just like simpler designs for sure that I want to do in the future. But like for me, once again, like it's always so hard for some reason to do like simple designs.
As if, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Because I feel like it's so empty, and I'm just like, damn.
There's a big amount of people that just want to wear something simple, that they don't want like a crazy ass graphic. As much as we do,
I know.
as much as we love having like hella shit on our shirts,
yeah.
Like there's a lot of people that just want a left chest embroidery.
But that's why like even when I was talking to you about the brand too, Pleasures, I'm not even saying, you know,
damn name
I did, but it's not even like dissing like that brand.
I should do that
or whatever. Actually. But it's also
give
like
me an idea.
But it's also just saying like you don't have like just plastering the fucking name like. But it's how you do your thing, and that's fine. But it's just like, even for me, I like more simplistic shit. I can have the graphic. I can have like a simple thing, and that's what like more. I like colors and like shit like that too. But a lot of other times I like very like minimal shit, you know. But I
like to look at it as like you give some people something they want, and you got to make something for you. I think that's the best way to go about it. I don't think people who you're not really pushing yourself if you're constantly using the same logo and changing the colorway, right? Like if you're not trying to think of something else.
Yeah. Not fair to yourself. But also I feel like that just goes back to like so what are you doing it for? You know what I mean? Is it just like is it something just to be this, or is it something that you're trying to like have last forever?
You don't want to have the shirt that was found at a Goodwill, right?
Damn.
Like
that's so crazy to think about.
Like you want that shit to stay in your closet, be cherished, like dry cleaned. Ideally, take care of my shit. It's like a baby, but sometimes people donate your shit. It's funny because my grandma actually told me that as a brand owner, or like if you have your own clothing line that you're trying to do, you should never donate. Obviously, like I make a lot of stuff, so I have a lot of stuff that I don't need. And I'm like, oh, maybe if I put it in the Goodwill, somebody else will find it.
Yeah.
But she said that's bad luck. She had said like, if you put it in,
I love it.
My grandma said that it like you're pretty much like just like throwing away your worth or something. I don't know. She had said something cool in Spanish.
Damn.
But
she right. I don't want none of my shit at Goodwill.
That's
no anything.
Even like the most like simple design, like you should just keep it and like or try to make something out of it. And that's what I got a whole box.
But that's why it goes back to what we talked about earlier when it's like making lesser quality product.
Yeah.
It's like
but you gotta make that in order to get to the good.
No, you can't. No, but even when you get to that, like
anything you put out now will never be as good as what you're gonna put out next year. That's a fact.
Yeah, I mean,
you get me?
Yeah, for sure. You
will always try to perfect it. You will always try to make it better.
Are you challenging me? No, Joe.
That's it.
He challenged me.
Let's go. Man, well, that made me also think about like if I was like the president of like Nike or something. Imagine all those shirts that sold like all across the world that people are wearing.
Yeah.
Do you ever think about like the shirts that you've sold and like where they might be, and like I don't know.
I hope they're not at a Goodwill, but it's kind of cool knowing that there's a lot of people with my shit.
Yeah. Like I just feel like I haven't really like thought about it, you know? So like it never really I couldn't like feel.
You know, it'd be crazy if you could put a tracking device in each shirt, like just to see a map of how many like dots there are, and stuff. Like where they
Damn
go,
near now with
all the vacations.
Damn near now with the power of the internet, NFTs, you damn near could.
It's
like
not impossible, but I actually had a similar idea where I wanted to put a camera in my pigs.
What?
And some people were telling me that I shouldn't, but I wanted to promote it like a security system. Like you would be able to
like you're buying a camera,
right? But it's a pig, so it's like undercover, and then
it's a pig that's undercover.
but you would also catch a lot of inappropriate shit and a lot of stuff that wouldn't. So you would have to do it in a way where the person buying it, I don't know, sign something or something. I don't know how to describe
I mean, they just gotta know they're buying a camera. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like
that'd be kind of cool though.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But even just knowing where your customers are, or like who has all your stuff, is
like what country,
crazy to think of.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like your demographic, I guess.
Dude, because anything can happen. You could drop a shirt. Someone could pick it up. It could get carried to another person. And then that person gives it to another person.
Have you ever thought about that? Like getting a shirt and like leaving it somewhere random in like downtown? Yeah.
That'd be cool. And then like tell people to go find it. But it's crazy to think about the dollar and how much it's been passed around, and like it's probably dirty. It's in my wallet right now.
Yeah.
But you don't know where this dollar has been.
You don't.
It's traveled the world.
Dude, that is pretty crazy though.
Because that's all that money does.
Thousands of germs.
Travel. So many
like
people.
If you give me money, I give you change. That change goes somewhere else. It might end up back to me. I might never know.
Imagine touching the dollar and then you could see like who all like the travel history, like
literally
all at once.
The dollar coming back to you, like the same dollar. That shit can come back to you like 20 years later.
You gotta take.
Like, what the fuck?
No.
I had this same dollar when I was 27 years old. Oh my god!
I guess the only way you could do that is if you draw on it.
True. I'm gonna start drawing on all my cash. That's
like
funny
a little
as hell.
Symbol. One day you'll find it.
Dude.
Yeah.
That shit can work.
That'd be hilarious.
People start drawing on your cash.
Or you could get to make it easier.
Everyone starts drawing.
To make it easier, instead of drawing on every single one, you could just get a stamp of your signature. Just get a stamp of like out of order.
Too.
You're gonna find it one day.
Until that shit gets rejected at
one person gonna be like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, because mine it says out of order.
Oh, they're gonna think it's invalid. I mean, this fake ass dollar.
Put on invisible ink.
Everything.
Talking. Bro, you guys remember when invisible ink tattoos were a thing? Like, I remember.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Wayne had an invisible tattoo, and he had that. It's not an invisible tattoo. It's a. What is that? It's a blacklight tattoo. That shit was crazy. I used to want so many of them bitches. Like, you could only see them if you have that blacklight. Wayne had a bunch of them bitches.
That's crazy because I never wanted any of them bitches.
Really?
No.
Why not?
I want people to at least like. I'm not saying I want them to be seen, but like I want to. I don't know. I'd rather me see them like all the time. I don't want to like. If I get a hidden tattoo, I'll just get it hidden within the tattoo. You know what I mean?
Imagine being like the rawest guy in laser tag though. Like you just pull up and you got like teardrops all over your shit.
You're just like shining.
Motherfuckers are instantly gonna see you. Like, what the fuck? You gave yourself away.
You're right. But you'll look cool.
Yeah, you'll look cool.
I'm gonna get a dragon.
That'd be raw.
You'll look cool and be pissed.
On your face.
Until that shit gives me like a chemical reaction and then you can see it in real life. Or like in regular life. Man,
that's crazy.
I miss laser tag.
I do too.
Have you guys been?
No,
not user-friendly laser tag.
That'd be
challenge.
That sounds kind of crazy.
Oh, I don't know. Them kids might be. The kids different now.
We could rent it with just.
They a little faster, you know.
There was a period of time where
I used to be sweating in that shit, bro. Like I used to be dead ass sweating.
Man, that shit was fun. We were going to like laser tag every other week.
Really?
It was a movie theater close to a laser tag, so it would just be our thing, and we would meet up like we call them the hood rats, the girls from like our neighborhood, and then we would meet them up there. And we would just all hang out, and it was a great time. Go to Culver's after, get a burger.
Culver's is good.
Damn.
They knew that they called them that. I'm just letting y'all know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they knew that Pablo was calling them
that.
There's
a specific instance where
I never called them that. They grew up with them. I'm just letting that, putting that out there.
Oops. It's okay. I got that. But there's a specific instance where someone put they like unscrewed the salt so that when another guy used it, all the salt fell on his fries and like his burger. I felt so bad.
That's terrible.
Kids are evil, bro. Kids are mean. They just do this shit because it's in their nature, you know? Have you guys had an experience like that where kids just bully you into doing shit?
Not bullying. I mean, you just
like
part of
even
this
bully
shit.
you,
So
you know?
I don't know. It's like bullying, like into doing this shit, but like just like being a part of this shit, like seeing motherfuckers egg houses and like you feel me, like egg people. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a whole bunch of like just crazy shit. You look back and you like, fuck, that shit was funny, but it's like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like it's terrible.
I've egged houses before.
TPing. Now that Halloween's coming up.
Motherfuckers were egging people, like throwing eggs, like.
Yeah, I don't know about that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like not like people, it's like random, like just random people.
Random houses.
Yeah. You know.
Just imagine like a kid throwing toilet paper on your lawn.
I hate it.
No,
I mean, damn, is this what I worked for? To be disrespected.
Imagine you just pay off your mortgage. You're just happy as hell. You own this house, and then some snot-nosed kid just throws TP all over your tree and shit. You know when we were at the Kid Cudi concert? Say you were front stage and a girl you brought, I guess got to make out with Cudi, or like, how would you feel? You feel kind of shitty?
Oh, I mean, but like, I don't know. Oh, could you use that? Because he had his girlfriend there.
So it wasn't. So
I mean, it's like, for anybody, like, I mean, would I be offended in general? Yes. I don't know, because I was actually having this conversation.
Say you go to the concert. It's the Mariah the Scientist concert, and she looks at you.
It's like that celebrity crush.
That's Squared Hill. He's in the audience.
Oh,
you're right there. She's looking at you, singing.
I guess the question is more like, does your significant other get a celebrity pass one time?
There you go. That was what I was trying to word.
I was having this conversation at work today. Shout out to Ashley if she's listening.
Yeah, please tell. Please tell.
Ashley actually told me that she would give she said she would give her significant other a pass. If it's just like kissing and you just like, all right, like she just said do your thing.
Yeah.
Really? That's what she said?
Yeah, it's like if it's just kissing and it's just like that, it's like, all right, like because like I asked one of the customers, I'm like, what about you, bro? Like the older dude, he always comes in the Cubs gear and shit. You know, shout out to the North Side. Yeah. North Siders. But he was he said he would choose Beyonce. I would be like, well, damn, that was like a 1 in a million. Like if Beyonce was like, that's like, would I deny you that? Would I be like, damn, like, all right, like.
Right, like the audacity, like,
you know what I mean? Like I'm secure. You know what I'm saying? So if this is like, and it was just like a kiss, like kissing, or it was just like a kiss, I'll be like, all right, whatever.
Interesting. It's because I seen this girl on TikTok who she got a kiss from her celebrity crush, but it was a peck. But
like
regardless,
on the lips.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just super quick. Like the guy was singing into her like face, I guess, and then like he just pecked her, and she was so surprised, and she like tried to pull him back, but he had continued his performance. But I wonder like how that conversation went, but she ended up posting that she
it's also very crazy to think about too.
She ended up telling her man, right? Obviously.
Like no. The guys at the concert just watching this happen, like, what the fuck?
Maybe
right?
he wasn't there, right? But he saw her video because she was it went viral.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then he was like, "Oh, you're flaunting that you're making out with the celebrity. How am I supposed to feel? You're gonna come home and kiss me, like." And then
it's crazy to think about too. Would you be okay with it,
bro? I don't know. Like,
man.
So if it was for you,
yeah, I know. But
so for you, like,
if it was like Kendrick, I would feel like I understand.
Kendrick.
Well, because
like that kind of level of like person.
That would be the person for her. I feel like.
Oh, I see.
And I've spoken on this before, but mine would kind of be Georgia. But
he said kind of.
There's a lot of like. I mean, look, because Rihanna, what I'm gonna say no.
Hey.
Beyonce, I'm gonna say no. Like Snow Allegra, like there's a lot of people that I would be like, damn, like My bad. Like, but I don't know if it because it's just a peck. I guess it depends on how much, right?
Yeah.
Like, so a kiss on the cheek is okay, right?
Yeah.
If you want to take it there,
of course.
kiss on the cheek is fine. No worries.
Yeah.
You get a little closer right here. What about right here?
So
What if it was like right here? Like,
if Georgia said pop, like if Georgia was like, if Georgia said she wants to kiss you, like not a peck, not a
oh, like a makeup?
not like a peck, not even a makeup, but just like a
Yeah.
lay one on
like
me,
a real kiss.
like a lay one on me. I don't know.
There's this quote that's like, it goes, you either ask for permission or you ask for forgiveness. I don't know.
So
I'm gonna leave it at that. I guess.
For you, who would be the celebrity, the celebrity? You know,
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Is she a particular race? Let's get dicey.
I mean, I like this one Korean singer. Her name's Yedin Beck. Super talented, super beautiful.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't really know any of the celebrities. I can't think of any.
I feel for that guy, whoever that guy was. He's probably sad as hell.
what artist was it?
I don't know if I should say, because then maybe the girl's listening.
What do you mean?
Cause
Say it. It's okay. This is a safe space. It's already out there.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
it was like a tone singer. Like,
oh,
It was like
you
a-
know this? You
I know the girl who went like viral.
It happened.
That's what I'm saying.
My bad. Hey, look. We ain't know. I ain't know it's too close to home.
It's okay. We're not saying anything bad. We're just using that as an example.
Yeah.
She put it out on Twitter, on TikTok, so
Oh.
the world knows. But yeah, I think that's something that you need to figure out in your relationship.
If you listening, girl, we gonna be okay.
Yeah.
We gonna be alright, okay?
Yeah.
It'll be good.
I think if it was just like a kiss, like one time, like
Yeah.
at a concert, like
You gotta be like Square said. You gotta be like secure yourself.
it makes sense.
Type shit.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
So, damn, that's crazy though. I didn't think it was gonna turn like that.
She said, I don't know how to do a British accent. She said, "Pow." She said, "Lay one on me." I'm gonna be, oh, shit.
And you're like, wait, let me make a call really quick. I gotta make sure.
I gotta go to the bathroom. Stay right there.
Man.
Oh fuck.
So do you guys know what time it is?
No, what time is it?
It's snack time.
Snack time. Baby.
Yeah.
Snack time, baby.
It's snack time. Yeah,
Snack.
it's snack time.
It's snack time, baby.
snack.
It's snack time, baby.
Snack.
Eating snacks, baby.
Snack. All right, what do we have today?
On today's episode of Snack Time, I'm taking you back to my homeland.
Okay.
This is a Colombian delicacy. I actually had this while I was taking shrooms at the Cuddy concert. And I'm going to get a little specific, I guess. I had only had these because they were left over for Marlene, who we were supposed to meet at the Cuddy concert. Shout out Marlene. But
All right,
these were perfect because the peanuts in the chocolate, they were able to like mix with the shrooms really well, and you didn't feel like you were eating shrooms, like you just hit the chocolate. Damn, 3, 2, 1.
I'm sorry.
It's because you ate it first.
You know I love it. Come on.
It's pretty
Ten out
good.
of 10.
What is this?
Sorry, this is Jet Chocolate. I'm really putting you on right now. I don't even want anybody to know, but it's okay. We're gonna get that collab.
All right. No, we don't even have to say what it is. But it's good.
Jet Chocolate, Colombia. Shout out my hometown. Ten out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I don't want you guys to be biased either. You know?
I really like this texture too.
Like, if you want to say that, my snack stuff, go ahead.
No, I like it.
Cool.
It tastes like hazelnut.
Are you allergic to peanuts?
Hell no.
Imagine we have to get him an EpiPen.
That would be crazy.
That would make great content. Viral video.
That sounds crazy though. Have you seen one? It's like
They look big as fuck.
Whew. That was a damn. The peanut went down the wrong pipe. Shit. But
that was delicious.
Pablo knows I'm true to this. I ain't new to this, you know. So Jet Chocolate, he brings me some back every year.
You can't buy that here?
Hell no. It's the best chocolate I've ever had.
You gotta import it. I'm trying to introduce him to the American market.
So how did you get that?
Because this is from my Colombia trip.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I've been holding it for a while.
Wow. That was delicious.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I'm also going to introduce you to Bocadillo. This is another Colombian delicacy. There's many ways to eat it.
Favorite.
So this is from Colombia too?
This is guava paste, but they also add, for this one in particular, they added something on the side, which I could only describe as like hardened cinnamon. I don't know how to describe that taste. It's super sweet. You probably can't eat two of these because it's like too much, but one's good enough.
It's pretty good.
A little hot chocolate.
This is crazy. I never had anything like this.
Do a little salsa. Get down
I
at
like
night.
this.
Make a little love. Play that song, Rex.
Reminds me of Christmas. The New Year.
I can't wait for you guys to go to Colombia.
It's like a type of jam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people put it inside of bakery stuff.
Oh.
And when it melts.
Paulo, know this ain't my preferred way to eat it. It's missing a little twang.
Yeah.
A piece of cheese, you know.
Cheese with this?
Damn, you gave away my family secret recipe.
You can
No.
you can block it out.
With this?
Yeah, you put some cheese in it.
Oh, like the cream type of cheese.
So good, bro. It's like a common thing over there. You like mix it with particular
Delicacy. Love this snack time. 10 out of 10.
Snack time, baby. Snack time, baby. So, have you guys been watching anything lately?
Yeah, I watched what? Mo? Oh.
On Netflix?
Yeah, Netflix. It's about like this guy who tries to sell like random things for money.
Yeah, he's just hustling. Like,
Yeah.
It's this Palestinian comedian. And he's from Houston, so he has like an American upbringing, and it's funny. Like he starts like sipping codeine and like
It's like first generation.
type shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we say spoiler alert?
No.
Sorry.
That's-
Spoiler alert.
yeah.
But yeah, it's just like the hardships of trying to get on. But he's really just trying to become legal because he's like seeking asylum in America. And it's a beautiful love story as well because he has a Mexican girlfriend. So she taught him Spanish, and like he's teaching her about his culture. She's teaching about him.
You said it's
About
kind of
hers.
like Atlanta, right?
Yeah, like the same way that type of show is shot, but like from
Yeah.
his perspective. And
Yeah, like Dave, like that kind of like gritty sometimes, but like it's still pretty like
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
you love Dave, right?
I love Dave.
Atlanta.
Yeah, it's some shit like that. It makes you feel like you know what I mean? It makes you feel
It
something.
gets you going.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
He's just hustling. So he like sold this old man some Yeezys, and he was like, "These are the most comfortable." But obviously they're fake. But he's like, "These are the most comfortable shoes ever." Like normally they go for hundreds, but I got you like for a bill or something.
It
Like
was just funny that episode when he was on lean.
yeah. So he's like he sips a lot, and because being from Houston, they do that, right?
Yeah.
Paul Wall and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Would you try it?
I have.
Oh, really?
Texas culture, you know.
Damn.
You haven't?
No.
I've had it twice. I went once was on the way to a concert in Wisconsin for Joey. Monster Mike was performing.
Yeah.
And then The second one was this guy paid me to do a mural, and he had some, and I was sipping it while I was painting it in his house.
What is it? What does that feel like? Like,
That's a good
is it
question.
comparable to anything?
Just like I feel like just more slow motion. Like, you know what I'm saying. You just be. I mean, it's really just you just be chilling. You know what I'm saying. Just like more like slower movements.
Like whatever chopped and screwed sounds like, that's what it feels like. You know what I mean? Like they had it, they did it perfectly. Like that noise is what it feels like. Like everything's like yes.
Oh, true.
Then it speeds up and then I don't know.
And it speeds up too. You could go like either or.
I don't know for me. It's been a while. Let's sip some lean on the podcast. Pull up a foe.
Hey, I am Mr. Pull up. Crazy. Not no more.
Damn. Well, great show. Another thing on Netflix was Cyberpunk. Did you get a chance to watch it?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
So I really liked it. Have you guys heard of it before? It's a
No, I didn't get to see it.
It's a video game, right?
Yeah. But yeah, I just happened to see that they made like a Netflix show of it, and I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll try it. Watched the first episode, and I was like, oh, fuck, this is good. And then I watched the whole thing straight.
Straight, right?
Straight.
You have to. It's so good.
Yeah, and then like later I realized, because my friend told me that specific anime was made by Studio Trigger, and apparently like they made like a lot of like well-known animes too. So I was surprised that it was them that made it.
Nice.
And I was just like, damn.
It was so good.
So good.
And the only reason I know about that game is because Keanu Reeves endorsed it. Like he was in the commercials for that
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
But I want to play. I never got around to it. It looks really cool. For the people that don't know, Cyberpunk is like in the year 2070. So people have... It kind of goes with what you were saying about technology and moving so fast. Because these people have implanted cybertronic parts into their bodies, and they like upgrade themselves like they would a video game. To the point where like you could almost lose your sanity because it's so much metal in your body.
Yeah.
It takes over.
So cool.
But the way that they did it was like a beautiful love story. So
that's why I think like it was like perfect. Like,
so Keanu Reeves is not in it?
No, he's in the commercial for the video game, but he's not in the actual series.
Yo, he should have been.
I loved it because they had a Hispanic main character, and then it went into like political issues as far as like you can't have the insurance there if you're not rich, or like they don't save your life if you don't have a certain plan, because that's fucked up, bro. I feel like that's how it is in the real world. Like if you don't have a specific healthcare, they're either gonna tax you or like yeah, they're always gonna charge you like an arm and a leg, either, especially if you don't have insurance. That's like so fucked up. But I'm not gonna ruin it because it's so new, so people should go watch it.
Yeah, that one was super good.
It's so quick too. It's one season.
You should watch that.
I'm gonna peep.
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
That shit was surprising for sure.
That damn peanuts. Shit.
Does it make your rating go down?
Hell no.
So you seen that Elvis movie or no?
So I'm in the process of watching it. I'm like 70%. I keep having to do something or like fall asleep, but it is a really great movie.
Is it?
I enjoy it. I feel like it's shot really well. Tom Hanks is in it. American hero.
Well, shout out to my boy Tom.
Come on.
But fuck Elvis. On road.
So you're not gonna watch it?
I have no interest at all.
Why though?
Yeah, why don't you?
Why
like
does
Elvis?
Elvis piss you off?
He doesn't piss me off, bro. It's just like I'm just not like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Talk about
Who bro is like made out to be is like not like who he is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not like.
But how do you know?
Yeah, who is that man then?
Huh?
I guess some people feel that Elvis took black culture because, but the way that it's described in the movie, and obviously the movie could be biased, but
I mean, did the movie touch on that in a sense?
yeah, it said that he was born in like a black town, and like that was what he was living every day, you know, like he was going to like church with African Americans and learning like music through them, and he said he felt it in his spirit. But I guess someone could be lying, I guess.
I mean, not even that, but it's just like, bro, like.
Do you feel that way about Eminem or Post Malone?
No. I mean, I don't feel like Eminem. I don't.
Why?
I think Eminem's a great rapper. Of course, like I think he's great at what he does, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not riding around listening to Eminem. And I feel like this conversation is like I always had like so many times with like so many different people. But it's like I'm not listening to like bro, or like even with like Elvis is like no, like I wasn't growing up listening to bro or like listening to like I knew who he was, but I'm like it was never a thing to where I thought he was like this. Oh my god, like this great you know what I'm saying? Like how people like dress up as him. I get it, but it's like that to me is like the like Kiss. You know what I'm saying? Like Kiss is more like theatrical. It's like this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they have. I forgot the song that Kiss has. That's I don't know what the fuck it is. Yeah, type shit. But it's like they do have like a huge song. But it's like that shit to me. It's like it's cool. I mean, not even like even the same class as Elvis. What Elvis and Kiss do, but like rock and roll. Like I think like Kiss is like it's not like more rock and roll. It's just more like a fucking show. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like more of a spectacle. You know what I mean?
And like talent.
Yeah. Not saying like Gene Simmons is like not talented or whatever. Like they didn't do anything shit, but like, do you know anything about Kiss besides like them painting their faces? You know what I'm saying? Like for real, like I don't know. I just feel like
it's the fact that they were the first to do it. I think.
Yeah. Or I don't know. I just feel like some like people like that are just pushed to be like these people with like
you
know what I mean? Like they really
and that's valid.
Yeah, like they're really just using. They've used like the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like my culture would like specifically to gain that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's how I feel about it. I don't think like cool, but I'm not watching that shit.
I just, I don't know about that kind of music.
I feel like you're a product of your environment. Like I'm not gonna tell them that they can't do this shit. Like if they feel like they grew up in that area, then I don't see why they can't. Especially Eminem, you know, like all the hardships that he had to go through. Like even though we always be saying like, oh, white people are crazy and shit, I still feel like you can respect them for like what they did. Like to a point, Elvis sold, I want to say like 33 billion or 33 million worth of merch.
Yeah.
And just like the fandom, like these girls were like losing their minds over him. Like Prince too, you know, like just like all like how can a girl like just lose her like sanity like over someone? It's just a crazy thought of me. Like even touching back on like celebrities.
You don't think you could feel like that towards?
No, I can't. I would never lose my cool like that. I would never lose my composure over anybody. Like to the point where I would just be like, oh my god.
But that's like, but that also goes into just being a fan and just relating to somebody. And like, even that's like funny. With Michael Jackson, like he had people really outside. You know what I'm talking about?
People,
like,
people would kill for this man.
Like outside looking for Mike. It was the one clip where Mike was. It was the pole, like whatever he was, the platform was going up into the air, and it was this fucking dude hanging off the fucking platform, and Mike was like, he was like holding on to him. He's like, yo, like what the fuck? Like he's like, hold on to me, like what the fuck? But it got that crazy. I don't know. That was like past like superstardom. That's like,
bro. But when we were leaving the Cudi concert, there was people waiting outside for his bus, and I was just like, damn, like. People really willing to invest this much time just to even get a glimpse, just to even like touch like their hand or something.
Yeah, but it's I don't know. It's just all sweat. Like it's being a fan is just like appreciating somebody's work and like yo like I don't know, especially with like music and shit like just
you remember when we used to hit our fan?
You said what?
When we used to hit our fan?
Hit our fan?
Yeah.
Oh, you're funny as hell. Funny as hell. Wow. You got me right there.
There's been a lot of fucked up cases where like these like people just lose their sanity, especially with like this Dahmer situation. The Jeffrey Dahmer shit. I feel like everyone's talking about it.
I haven't watched it, but he's the one that like I guess 8 people.
Yeah, I don't really want to watch that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
How do you guys feel about crime shows and like that? Like
I like watching the interviews
Ted Bundy and shit.
of them.
True.
Yeah, because it's interesting for me to see like how they're reacting towards like all the psychological like information.
Yeah.
It's fucked up for like I think it's kind of fucked up for like it's not kind of, it is fucked up for like the families, you know, because they were showing real clips versus the other ones, and there was like and these things are also like they don't get paid for this. These are public, this is public information, so they get to just make movies and do shit without like having the permission of the family, or even saying, because I think even the Jeffrey Dahmer shit or a lot of shit when it comes out, it's like with respects to the family and shit, but people aren't even like talking to the family. They're just using public records to, and then, you know, as all movies do, they have like the fabrication, you know, the things that aren't as real, they put that shit in there. So then at the end of the day, it's just fucked up for the families. They gotta keep reliving that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah. It's like as a celebrity, anybody's able to make any type of video.
And I fuck with, who's in it? Niecy Nash is in it, I think.
I don't know.
But I don't know if I'm mistaken, but I fuck with her too. I don't know. I just don't feel like comfortable even like watching that shit. Like, I don't know. Even like it being I don't know. I don't have
Top
like really
10 Netflix
too much
series.
interest in it, but it's just too much.
It's just like really negative. I feel like it could put you in a weird headspace because you could be scared of anybody, or you could just like.
Did you say Niecy Nash?
Yeah, she in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, you got it.
Shout out my girl Niecy, you know. I fuck with you. It's just too much. It's too much.
Dude, he killed 17 teen boys. That's so crazy.
Yeah. It's like unfathomable. Like you can never understand what they're.
Even that goes back to just it's crazy. They went in bro's house and they like were like, damn, like police went in bro's house. I was like, what the fuck? What's this? And did nothing about it. Like, I was like, what's that smell? And motherfuckers went in his crib and smelled like.
Damn. No, I don't really know about his story like that.
Might have to watch it.
Yeah, sounds kind of crazy.
Maybe.
It's creepy. Have you? What's the hype?
So the hype is a show on HBO. Me and Squared, we watched the first season together. And then
One of the guilty pleasures.
It is a guilty pleasure.
Or as Pablo would say, naughty.
What? Why?
Say it like that. So it's the reason I like it is because it brings streetwear to like the mainstream like light. You don't really see like random brands being put on like a reality TV show. So imagine like your brand out of order contested against other brands around the world. And then every week you have to make a fit, and then 3 judges judge that fit.
That'd be pretty cool.
And then sometimes they have special guests like Bobby Hundreds.
This is a real
Paul
show.
Rodriguez. Yes, this is a real show. We're talking about the hype. It's on HBO.
Does that make you happy?
Yeah. They're not paying me for this.
Okay.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, me and Square talk about like the fits, and obviously we make clothes as well. So we're like, oh, what would we do different? Like my brand would do this and type shit. And then sometimes they do make some really weak shit, but sometimes they make some shit that I would wear. It's very rarely though. And then the first season was won by this guy from Chicago.
Oh really?
Justin Messenger.
Oh nice.
Messenger.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
So he won the first season, and then the second season, it's interesting. They have funny characters.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I knew you would do it, Justin. I knew it. Just saying. That first one had it in the bag. But the second season has been very interesting so far. Like as far as like
they got some cool guys.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of hard getting used like to a new group of like people after like the first, especially after like the first season.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I think these people are decent.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this season's been cool so far.
What does it play on?
HBO Max.
Oh, okay, cool.
Check it out.
Damn.
It's funny because there's a big debate in it, I guess, about like artists who screen print and artists and designers who screen print and designers who
like
do cut and sew. And
like,
shit.
do they get time to make
Yeah.
it?
They get, like-
and they just come back?
So they have it. So it's a team. So they have time during the day. I don't know if they get an hour or how many hours they get. specifically, but they have like during this time period to get their shits together, get like the layout to what they want, like pick the pattern, and
they got to make like a tech pack so that the sewers know where to sew.
Yeah, so they have overnight sewers, so they come in and finish the rest and you pretty much like
overnight sewers.
Yeah,
that's raw. But I want to be the sewer too. You know what I'm saying?
But you can't do that.
Yeah.
But you have to give them direction, and then after you give them direction, after like the time limit's up for the day, you have to leave it for them to like sew the rest at night. But you're giving them all the directions and everything you want. The cuts
they
and
just
everything.
make it from scratch.
Yes.
Yeah, wow. But then sometimes they be fucking up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's really just the trials and tribulations of just being a designer. You just getting a sample and you're just like fuck, like
that's pretty crazy.
Like people's shit will come out great, and then some people should be like fucked up, bro. Like
they give you everything that you need, like the sewing machine, the screen printing, DTG.
One of the last episodes, the girl had this varsity jacket, and she was just like, I mean, everybody's shit came out pretty well, and then her shit came out like super like, it came out super cheap looking. It came out look more like it wasn't like a varsity jacket. Like the thing was prep, so it wasn't like more. It was more like I can't describe the material. It wasn't even canvas. It was like puffer.
It just looked like pleather or something.
Yeah.
Like it didn't look like.
It wasn't even like pleather, bro. It was just whatever. But it wasn't. She was just super disappointed. It did come out like kind of trash, but the pictures kind of made it look better. But you know,
like they got to screen print it themselves, or
if they want a screen print design.
It's everything that's available is there.
Oh, that's pretty crazy.
I like to think we'll be on there one day. Or like a better version, whatever it is in the future. But I think with a show like that, we need to learn more cut and sew and shit.
Yeah,
it's not just scream. Definitely something to practice. Oh my god, I'm so tired.
Do you guys have any questions?
Asking all the questions. Asking all the questions. Don't be scared.
Well, finally asks, if you could pick a place to live anywhere for free, where would you go, and why?
I think I might go to. My first thought was Hawaii for some reason, because it just seems so tropical, and the food is amazing.
Yeah.
But then I thought in my head Korea.
Nice.
At the end, because I don't know, just want to see what it's like. Where like going to a place where like everyone's like your kind. Is that weird to think about though?
Are you saying your kind is the best?
No.
I'm just trying to get Jason canceled.
Hell no.
I'm sorry.
My kind is the best.
Cut that out, right? Honestly, bro, I would just pick Chicago. Like
really?
If I could live there for free, like I got work to do. I don't want to pay rent.
You're so funny.
Like shit. I'm trying to focus on my dreams. That'd be cool. What about you, Squared?
For free? Would I have the amenities? Like, would I have like am I living free? If I'm living free, free. Oh, you know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say Toronto shit. For
Canada.
Free, I'll be decent.
Sure.
But then I also, it's a tough question. I want to be, how come I can have two places I can be for free?
I go to Japan.
Yeah, I want to go back so bad.
Damn. I want to go. It sounds so crazy.
I seen this guy post a picture of this. It was like a post-it note, and it said, Korea is like a way much better Japan. And I was like, damn.
No, dude.
That's crazy.
Well, I haven't really been to both places. I haven't been to any of them, but I feel like Japan is going to be cooler.
Ain't no dope in Japan?
Nope.
Bro. Well, yes. No.
Arrested on the spot.
Yeah. Arrested on the spot. You going to jail, bro.
For years.
For years.
Fuck.
Years.
It's not easy, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. But I guess that is a problem, huh? And I heard if you do find some dope, it's like the worst dope you're ever gonna get, and it's like $80 a gram.
Hell,
you know what I'm saying?
I'll be like goddamn. I'll be like fucking Chris Tucker. I'll be that bitch. I'll be that bitch trying like, hey, you got some dope in? What's some dope in?
Yeah, you probably could find out some underground shit.
Yeah, but it's all good.
Damn.
I'll just be out there getting drunk.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be fuck it. It is what it is.
That leads me to my next question. Little Spice asked, "What's your go-to movie?" And mine is definitely Rush Hour. I think I could watch that at any time.
Sure.
Any of them.
Yeah, same. Rush Hour 2 is the best.
Yeah.
Go-to movie. That's a lot. I don't know. It depends what kind of mood I'm in. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorites is The Wood. You know, I don't know if you seen it? You seen it?
Squared was impressed one time because I had told him, I was like, you ever seen The Wood? And he was like, what, Pablo?
It shocked me. I'm like, what? It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Damn.
But I like it depends, bro. Like I like a lot of movies. Yeah, I don't even have a question to that. Like it just depends on the.
Squared likes The Wood.
I love The Wood.
Pause.
For real. That's what the goddamn movie's called.
What about you, Jason?
Man, I don't really watch.
Man, you and Chris were naming some crazy ass movies.
Really?
Yeah, towards the end. I want to see all of them.
Man, can't even remember.
You gotta listen. Listen to user-friendly podcast.
Yeah, but Rush Hour is a good one.
Yeah.
Pineapple Express.
Like Bad
There you
Boys, I
go.
like Bad Boys, yeah. Like, there's just too many.
She also asked, what are you guys excited about in fall? Fits.
Yeah, so I can really start dressing. I don't know, just in general, I like the weather. I like the fall feeling, you know. It's kind of weird because it's very, you know, Chicago is just very, it can go from goddamn summer to winter quick. So we got a short
quick,
fall. So I don't know, just the feeling of it, you know. I always think fall is just, I mean, you know, things are starting to start over again. You know what I mean? So,
They said it's like the trees getting naked.
yeah. So shit started like.
Who said that?
Theo Vaughn. That shit was raw as hell.
That's funny.
No, yeah, it's like it's a beautiful thing, like the wind and like it being not too cold, and you still being able to wear a jacket.
Yeah. I feel like I'm like powering up.
Yeah.
In the fall.
I remember them old
Getting
falls.
stronger in the fall.
Them 2009
Those
falls.
are terrible, I feel like, for me.
You think so? Or you can wear shorts with a nice hoodie in the fall. Now, hell no. It's
just cold.
It's cold as hell.
Super cold.
The global warming.
Bones are more brittle now, you know?
Bones are That's true.
That too, yeah. As a kid, you didn't care. You would just go out and do anything.
Yeah. But I feel like this past winter, not to talk about weather a lot, because I feel like that's like one of the most things I feel like I talk to strangers about, like if I'm going to work.
Hey, so what's up with the weather?
Yeah, it's cold, isn't it? Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's funny, right?
You
That's
know
what you
what I
talked
mean?
about. So.
Yeah. But, yeah, I forgot what I was going to say, too, about it. But fuck it.
I mean, you know, Halloween's always a vibe. Might have a Halloween party. You never know. Dress up. And yeah, Lucas looks forward to it. He's got a nice little costume picked out.
What's he gonna be?
He's gonna be an electric ninja.
Electric Ninja?
Yeah, like it's blue. It has the electricity running through it.
Yeah.
It's a ninja. It's kind of cool because I was a ninja when I was younger too. I gotta pull up that picture.
Same. Actually.
What are you gonna be? Are you gonna take him out to trick or treat, right?
Yeah, I wonder what I could be. Maybe I'll be like a Teenage Mutant
Ninja Turtle?
Ninja Turtle.
Which one?
That's
Leonardo.
a good question. Leonardo?
I would be Raphael.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Hot-headed. What do you mean you don't know how to make a bagel? No. You're Donatello.
The purple one?
Yeah.
I bet.
Damn. Nah, so who's Rex? Michelangelo?
I guess so. You said you're Donatello?
I said Leonardo.
Leonardo. That's the blue one?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Unless I'm Raphael and you're Michelangelo and Rex is Leonardo.
Michelangelo's the one who likes pizza, right?
He does love pizza. He's funny. He's got the...
Yeah, the
I
orange
fuck with-
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Low key.
I'm a little more hot-headed than you, maybe.
Yeah.
Both work.
You know.
I'm not that funny, though. You're funnier than me.
I mean, you're a funny guy. you're a funny guy. You make me
All right,
laugh.
I still want to be Leonardo. I like being the
Alright,
lead and shit. Rex is funny. He could be Michelangelo. All right, we got our costumes on,
Teenage
guys.
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
We could do a photo shoot like that. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I told you,
Please,
reimagine.
please.
That's what I was talking about.
That could be the next one then.
Let's do it.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And then we have one more question.
Yes.
How do you say this guy's name?
Spike Spiegel 2.
I might have spelled it wrong, but do you know Squared?
What?
Brandon.
First name basis. Top 4 producers from Chicago. Oh, Breezy?
Of course. Breezo.
I'm gonna put Diego in there just because I feel like that guy's been putting in work. I can't think of producers like that though. Who else?
Yeah.
Bubby, and then Vela produces, right?
Yeah, but Bella's.
Or he's more-
Bella's
he's
still
rapping
producing
more.
for sure, but he's he's rapping, like doing his thing. I was gonna say some shit earlier. I was gonna say Luke Almighty. It's a lot of people. Just I know like Luke Almighty. Who else? I'm sorry, I don't want to like leave anybody out, but
I feel like
well, Epidemic. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a lot of people. There's just so many like people like doing their thing.
yeah.
But
If it sounds like an ant is like sawing away at our table or something.
I think it's raining.
True.
yeah, I don't know. It's just a lot. So it's just like shout out, damn it,
Yeah,
like
shout
just
out
shout out.
everybody, man. Y'all putting in work.
Top 4 is hard. It's just like what the fuck?
I don't even know like that much about producing, so I don't even know how to judge it. I just like good songs.
Yeah,
You
same.
know what I mean? So would you rather have a pause button or a rewind button? Rewind button.
That's a great question. Pause or rewind?
Rewind. Rewind for sure.
Damn. But imagine living in a moment for like a year.
Damn.
Like,
But everyone else is frozen and you're just
Yeah.
living in this world alone.
and
for
then
a
you
year.
just press play again.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna go with the pause button.
Pause button.
I'm
You're going rewind?
gonna go rewind.
I'm gonna abuse that shit like click.
Rewind.
Oh my gosh. Fuck.
That shit's gonna break.
Because I could rewind all the way, but does it have to?
No, I think
That
you can
wasn't the
control it.
question.
I think you can control it, no?
Oh wow, that would be dangerous.
It'd be super dangerous.
Butterfly effect.
Such a crazy movie.
Fuck. Wow.
People sleep.
Maybe I should do the pause.
Bro, that was Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
That's wild to think about.
Damn.
I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy.
I
Let's
would
see.
also pause. I would have to
What
pause.
if in the butterfly effect, he went so far back in time, he went back to the 70s show?
The 70s show.
I thought that was pretty funny, like correlation. Because he's in the 70s show.
Yeah, yeah. But it was in the shot of the 2000s.
That
Well,
kind of
yeah.
bombed. You get what I'm saying, though?
Yeah, I get it. No, it's funny.
He used
It's
the
fun-
butterfly effect to go back in time.
Yeah, to go back to,
The 70s show.
yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening to another
Thank
episode
you.
of User Friendly, the friendliest podcast in the world.
Friendliest
Yes, friendliest podcast in the world.
Podcast in the world.
We have
Me. It's Jason.
Jason.
You can
Where
follow
did-
me at stayoutoforder.com. Where can they find you at, Pablo?
Pablo Trees, Podsprints, podsprints.com. What about you, Square? Where can they find you?
Square the hill, everywhere.
Everywhere.
And what about you, Rex?
Rex? chime in from the Philippines. Because Rex is in Philippines right now. If you guys
shout out Rex. Always traveling first class.
And always working too. We love you, dog. Thank you.
Rex.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Living the life.
He's probably playing that. I hope you were playing that on the way to the Philippines, right?
It's more like a pterodactyl than a T-Rex.
Mm-hmm.
Always flying.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
But thank you guys for listening. If you stick around this long, we really appreciate you. And let's have a good time. Yeah. End of the pod. Might wrap it. Might not. You never know. I got the weather flow. I'm wondering what's the weather though.
This is a crazy beat.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm
Rip it up.
Spit like this. Go ahead right there.
Man, I really want to start a podcast, but I just don't know how.
Pablo. I got you. If you haven't heard about Anchor by Spotify, it's the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place.
Let us explain. Anchor has all the tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer.
When you're hosting on Anchor, can you distribute on podcast listening forums like Spotify, Apple, and more?
Of course you can. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place.
And best of all, Anchor
is totally free.
Free. Wow.
Wow.
Thank you, Anchor.
Thank you, Anchor.